is up, YouTube? That's it here, bringing you guys another episode of In It to Wingett. I'm doing my pretty much regional review from Anaheim Regionals this past weekend. This is the team I took. It did not have as great of results as I would have hoped, but it is a team that features both Porygon 2 and Porygon Z. I like to call it P2Z2 because it features, both of the respecting Pokemon form, or sorry, Porygon forms. It's very fun to play. It's somewhat classified as a hard Trick Room team, but it also uses Assault Vestella Seala, Rock Z-move Gigalith, sorry, Go Z-move Curse Mimikyu, and Life Orb Arcanine. You can tell I have a little bit of a cold here, but that is not going to stop us from trying to climb the online VGC ladder. And like I said, I didn't do as well as I would have hoped. I was going to be 6'3", and I scrubbed out and ended up 5'4". And it's really weird because I had great testing with this team. I got to 1900s on Showdown with it. I was feeling very confident with it, but I think it was just an off-meta call. I feel my team is a bit too slow to be able to fight in the current meta, so we'll see how this team does in a couple months, but I am going to show you guys some games with it today. So looks like we have potential Rain, or I guess just potential Pelipper, Metagross, Garchomp, Salazzle, Lele, Koko. Okay, so I think I can actually Trick Room this, but it's going to be kind of hard. He has the Fake Out from Salazzle and the Taunt from the Lele, so maybe Porygon 2 isn't the option. So when Porygon 2 isn't the option, you can always go Porygon Z, and you can just bust him up. I think I'm going to go Porygon Z as my lead, yeah. I think I'm going to go Porygon Z. And then I need something to check Metagross. I'm actually thinking about going Mimikyu, because it still looks like I could go for the Trick Room with Mimikyu, even though Mimikyu can't. And Mimikyu can one-shot Lele. Lele is a bit of a problem. So, if you were to lead, Lele Garchomp and go for, a taunt play, it would get bodied by this Mimikyu. So we're going to try that. I'm thinking about bringing Gigalith in the back, even though it's not too great here. It's not great against Garchomp. We will bring the Steela. And then I need something to be able to fight the Salazzle, so it's either Arcanine or Gigalith. Let's think about it. We still haven't even really brought Porygon. Porygon 2 is not that great here. Not my Porygon set. So with Gigalith or Arcanine, Intimidates are pretty good, but he only really has the Garchomp. I think I'm going to bring the Gigalith, just for wide guard potential, and it's a Pokemon that can kind of trade with Tapus in certain situations. It's not great versus his Metagross. Let's not bring Gigalith, let's bring Arcanine. I'm making an executive decision to not bring Arcanine because I'm actually planning on using the Z move with Mimikyu if I see a Lele. So that is the play here, and let's see what we can get done with my P2Z2 team. We're going to be leading off with Porygon Z, I believe, so we're going with the Z version of this. It's a Choice Scarf Adaptability Porygon Z in the very first game, and let's see what his team looks like. He has Pelipper, Koko. So I guess I could have brought Gigalith. I don't really feel like I need it. It looks like he's going to be trying to slam Thunders in on me, and I don't know if I need the Hyper Beam on the Koko. I don't actually know if I need the higher. Actually, I do know, but I can get away with tri-attacking. I can get away with tri-attacking. I've done it before. It's like a 95 to 108 roll. Sash is gonna be on that Pelipper. I'm gonna taunt the Pelipper. If I taunt the Pelipper, yeah, I'm gonna Hyper Beam the Koko. I don't think he's sashed. I want the Koko gone, because Koko is one of the threats because I am using a Celesteela. So I am going to be open up with a Choice Scarf Hyper Beam up onto that Koko, and he just definitely didn't expect it. He probably even taunted me. I probably could have got away with it. But this guy, unless he's sashed, which they're not because it's usually on the Pelipper, Koko is going to go down. And I'm going to taunt this Pelipper. I really don't want it Tailwinding here. Tailwind would be a major pain. And let's see if he goes for it. He can't use Tailwind after taunt. So while my Porygon is going to be recovering for a turn, I do feel like I'm in a good spot because I do have a Celesteela in the back, and he's currently running out of Pokemon to be able to deal with Celesteela. So he's going to come in with Garchomp here. I'm thinking of protecting with my Mimikyu. He's going to have to attack stuff. He's probably just going to attack my Porygon, though. If I do protect with Mimikyu, he's going to go Earthquake. Yeah, this is the play. Let's look at what I got in the back. I have Arcanine in the back. So what we're going to do is kind of weird. Don't think I'm the worst player ever. What we're going to be doing is we're just going to be Z-moving the Garchomp. Yeah. And then hopefully that'll deal enough damage where I can come in with Arcanine next turn and hit him with a huge E-Speed boosted by Life Orb. That's the play. So Porygon Z is going to live this EQ, but Pelipper is going to be able to finish it off. Remember, I had to recharge that turn. I mean, he could also, if he went for the attack on my Mimikyu, that'd be kind of funny. But let's see, I want this to do at least 60%. That's the play. We're going for the, what is this, Shadow? I don't even know what the Go Z move's called. I forget what it's called. Never-Ending Nightmare, there we go. And this Mimikyu has a really unique set. It's actually Curse and Shadow Claw, but the Shadow Claw Z move is pretty much just for Lele's. And situations like this where I need to deal a decent amount of damage. That's not enough. That's like 55. Goes for a Hydro and misses! No! No, that's not safe, my guy. Alright, so I guess I can just KO the Garchomp. I can just Hyper Beam it. He's going to protect, though. I think I'm just going to switch it. I think I'm just going to switch. Now just switch into the Steela and protect. Because I know he's just going to be EQing again, or protecting. So, I'll just make it so I can switch in rather safely. I kind of want to keep Mimikyu on the board to reapply a taunt if need be. So let's see what he goes for. Mimikyu's going to protect here. Kind of weird, most people don't actually use protect on Mimikyu all too often. But I guess it works for me. And he's probably going to go with a Hydro up onto my Porygon slot. Oh, he went for the Mimikyu. That's actually not the worst play in the world. I can definitely see the merit in that play. We're going to Flash Cannon the Garchomp for neutral damage. And we're just going to try to taunt the Pelipper. I should be able to live through a Garchomp EQ with my Mimikyu. I want to force him to Z-move me, and I'm getting the feeling right now that he is... Actually, we could have actually scouted if he was Scarf, depending on when the Kim-Minute Porygon interaction happened. Because if Porygon had recharged before him, that would mean that he is Scarfed. Or Porygon had to recharge, you know, after, I mean. Sorry. But he's definitely within E-Speed range now. Oh, he's just dead. Alright, cool. So he's gone. Garchomp is donezo. We get a boosted boost, and we get a special attack boost here. Pretty good. Alright. What's his last Pokemon? Either way, his last Pokemon probably can't beat Porygon, because Porygon is a freaking monster. Salazzle. Alright. I wonder how much damage this does. Let's check out that Pelipper. He's taunted. There's only one turn left of Rain. Kind of bad. Believe it or not, I think this is the play. I think I'm going to attack the Salazzle. I think I want to get the Salazzle off the board. I think it's definitely the threat here. Oh man, that's a good protect. I really just thought it would fake out, and then I would be able to hit it with something. So I guess this Pelipper is going to be able to at least KO my Mimikyu this turn. Good for him. Hurricane. Alright, cool. He's what he should have been doing the whole time. To be completely honest, he should have been doing that the whole time. So we lose our first Pokemon. Not the end of the world. Now the real question is, where's the Sash? You know, is it on the Pelipper or is it on the Salazzle? Salazzle being a Pokemon that recently got second at the Anaheim Regional from James Eeks. I really think Salazzle is a really good Pokemon. But it's... I think he should have led with it, to be completely honest. I was waiting for him to lead with it. So we got Porygon Z coming in here. I think Tri-Attack does KO this guy. So we're going to put an Air Slash over there, because that will work. I kind of want to just Discharge, even though I have, like, my poor Celesteela on the board. So let's see if he goes for a Double Protect. Will Double Protect save him? Let's see if he Sash then. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hydro Pump. It's gonna hit this time, and that's fair. Hydro Pump's supposed to hit, guys. It's supposed to hit. Alright, so Porygon Z goes down. Air Slash hits. Oh, this is gonna do so much damage. Remember, I do have that Beast Boost from before. Look at that crazy damage. His taunt wears off, but I do have my E-Speed Arcanine in the back, ready to go. Ready to clean this one up. So I kind of regret not bringing Gigalith here, but I think I did a really good job of like neutering that Pelipper and making Pelipper useless. Like I waited out its reign, left it on the board the whole game, and that's pretty much one of the ways to deal with it. He never even really got an attack in on my Celesteela. It's kind of weird. But good for me. Good for me. Pretty good game. First game. First warm-up game. And there are a ton of flaws with this team, which is why I'm not really going to be using it at events anymore, but it is going to be fun to show it throughout the week on these type of episodes for YouTube, because I do like this team. I feel very comfortable with it, even though it's incredibly slow. It's like a... I don't know how to explain it. It's like I'm running hard Trick Room, but I don't need to set it up, you know? It's kind of weird. But we are waiting on him. That he has, like, no chance at winning this game. This is one of the reasons why I'm running a full attack Life Orb Arcanine. This E-Speed gives me such, like... ceiling power for games. It gives me the ability to close out games, and I think it's something that my team seriously lacks. So we win the first game pretty good. I'm going to try and use Gigalith in the next one. Like, Porygon 2, I feel, has a bad matchup versus Lele. That's safe to say. That's one of the reasons why I run Mimikyu. So I didn't want to win Porygon 2, and I really do like going Porygon 2 Gigalith. It's such a good lead. You put up the Trick Room, and you just one-shot like all their Pokemon with Gigalith. It's the Gigalith show, and I wanna show it off. So we're gonna go into another game. And remember, guys, as always, if you have any questions about my sets, you know, feel free to ask, because I'm not doing a good job of explaining these. Like, you saw my Mimikyu, right? You're like, I have no clue what this guy's Mimikyu set is. Why didn't he do this? Why didn't he do this? Why did he pop that weird Shadow Claw Z move when he could have done this? It's like, well, my Mimikyu set is a very unique set for a bunch of different reasons. So it's like, you know, a lot of my Pokemon are Pokemon that can do almost anything. So you always gotta ask questions other than just assume I'm terrible. I mean, there's nothing wrong with assuming I'm terrible either, but, I don't know, here we go. Here we go. Mimikyu Mudsdale. Oh my gosh, it's the Anchor. I don't even know what that thing is. Dhelmise? Alright, I'm gonna Trick Room this guy. I'm gonna let him Trick Room me. I think I'm gonna leave Gigalith. I think I'm gonna leave Porygon 2 and Gigalith. Porygon 2, Gigalith, Celesteela. Yeah, Porygon 2, Gigalith, Celesteela. Celesteela is mainly there for the Mudsdale. And then I'm thinking Arcanine. And you may think, why would you pick Arcanine? He has a Politoed. And it's like, I know he does. And that sucks, but I think that Politoed's there for like a Perish Trap type thing. I think Arcanine is just a Pokemon that is decent here. It gives me closing power versus the Vikavolt and the Dhelmise, potentially. It's either the Mimikyu here or the Arcanine. Let's talk about both. I don't see the Mimikyu putting in the work that Arcanine would. Arcanine has the ceiling power with the E-Speed if things go incorrectly. It has the Intimidates that might be able to work. Like, let's say he leads Hariyama, and I'm like, ah, fuck. Well, actually, it'd be better to switch into Mimikyu. Let's think about that then. Mimikyu has Taunt. I'm going to bring the Arcanine. I like Arcanine. I'm feeling Arcanine today, and that's not normal for me. I'm not normally an Arcanine player. So the fact that I've brought Arcanine in 2 games today is really saying a lot for how tired I am after regionals. So I think Arcanine is definitely the lazy pick here. Arcanine is the lazy pick. If I had 5 minutes to think about that team preview, or if this is like a best of 3, I might bring the Mimikyu game 1, and then realize I could tone it down into the Arcanine. But we see Mimikyu Hariyama. He's probably going for a fake out Trick Room. And that's fine. We're gonna mess him up. So we trace, and we're gonna trace Guts. So we see right away that it's not a thick fat Hariyama, which means our Flare Blitzes are gonna deal a ton of damage. Note that I'm using a Trace Porygon. It's pretty lit. So what were we gonna do? Well, we know he's gonna fake out because he doesn't have his Guts boost yet. So we're just gonna Toxic. We're gonna Toxic his Mimikyu, and we're just gonna hard switch out for Arcanine. We're gonna put up an Intimidate at the start of the game. We're going to let that Mimikyu take out from Sandstorm and Toxic. That's pretty much the way we're going to beat Mimikyu. It can taunt me if it wants. It's not the end of the world if it does. I really think he's probably just going to taunt me. He's going to read me Trick Rooming, and I'm not. So I guess I could have probably gotten away with just attacking to break the Mimikyu disguise. But we'll see. I get a pretty decent Intimidate here, too. He's going to go for the Fake Out. Who's he Fake Outing? Oh, he's Fake Out my Porygon. Alright, there's nothing wrong with that. And he's going for the Charm onto what was Gigalith. Alright, I've seen this team. I fought against a team just like this at Regionals. The Charm Mimikyus are out in full force right now. Now, what am I going to do here? I think the potential play would be to try and get the Hariyama off the board, but the Hariyama is going to activate his Guts right here. So I'm going to have to switch out my Porygon. That sucks. I can switch him for Steela. Yeah, there's I knew that the burn was happening because he was Guts instead of Thick Fat. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be switching out for Celesteela. And you know what? I think I am actually just going to pop a Flare Blitz. I know I'm intimidated, but I got to speed up the KO potential onto the Hariyama if I want to have a shot at using my Porygon this scene. So Celesteela's going to switch in. Remember, the Hariyama does have a Guts boost, but it is intimidated, so it's not like it's doing a million damage. Maybe he'll attack my Arcanine. So Hariyama's going to take roughly a fourth, no, more than that, about a third. So we're speeding it up just a little bit. I'm taking a ton of damage from recoil. He goes for a close combat. It's going to lower his defenses even more. And it's going to do almost half. Actually, more than half. Wow. Man, my calcs are off today. I'm so tired, guys. And let's see what Mimikyu goes for. Maybe just a hard Trick Room? Yeah. Cool. 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 So I wonder if E-Speed can KO the Hariyama from here. He got a defense drop, and he's taking Sandstorm plus burn damage. I'm gonna go for it. I think next turn he would get KO'd. Let's look what I got in the back. I got Giggleth. Giggleth can come in and totally mess up what that guy's going for. Alright, we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. I think I'm going to lose at least one of my Pokemon this turn. Maybe both. Definitely possible. E-Speed's going to come in here. That's not enough. Not even close. He's going to close combat. Arcanine, you thought I was going to protect with Steela. Actually, this isn't the end of the world then. It's actually kind of good for me, I think. Not kind of good, but I mean, it is what it is. E-Speed was the play. This Flamethrower in the Mimikyu target might not be what you would call correct, but I need to get the Disguise broken right now. It'd be really cool if I could burn it too. That's why I went for the Flamethrower instead of something like Flash Cannon. And I'm faster than him too. He's going for a Charm. Cool. He was targeting the Arcanine, I think. Maybe he was targeting that. Maybe he thought I would Heavy Slam him or something. But Hariyama is going to be taken out. He might take out. Now, if it was the old school burn, I would say he's donezo, but it's not. But Giggleth is going to be able to come in and clean up the Hariyama. Yeah, we're going to be able to mess up this guy. Yeah, we're probably going to get a double KO this turn with EQ Flash Cannon. I just want to see what he has in the back. He has 3 turns left of Trick Room. And the stuff he has in the back are potentially Mudsdale. He still has potential for the Vikavolt. I do need to save my Porygon, but I don't know if I can like win this one. Because Arcanine was actually a pretty big deal. Let's see if I can get the... I mean, I really don't expect him to fall for this. Maybe he's expecting the Rock Slide. Oh, cool. EQ is actually what I use over Rock Slide. I think it's a lot better just because it hits. And Celesteal is going to avoid a lot of that damage here. So we're going to KO the Hariyama. Pretty good. I know I went way out of my way to KO that thing. I went extremely out of my way, and we should be able to pick up the KO on the Mimikyu. This is going to be a super effective Flash Cannon. Cool. We pick up the double KO. Probably not something he was expecting. So it looks like the Flamethrower play on a Mimikyu last turn was very good because it does give us a special attack boost, which means if he sends out that juicy Mudsdale, oh man, we could just Giga Drain it and it'd be so juicy. Alright, and we still haven't Z-moved yet. So like what the plan is, we're just going to Z-move the thing that's the bigger threat to Celesteal. Like if he sends out Vikavolt here, we're just going to Z-move it. Dhelmise. Alright, I've not fought against one of these at all. And the Politoed, no! I wonder if my Z-move one-shots Toad. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll one-shot a Toad. Alright, I want to look at Dhelmise's stats. I know its ability makes it so it stabs other stuff. Okay. I'm going to look up. I don't know its fucking defenses. I have 32 seconds. Oh, dude. I'm pretty sure the whole game just, like, lagged out. Ah! Alright, 17 seconds. Oh, this dude's not gonna make it! And it's probably lagging everything. We got 10 seconds, fuck! 5. Oh, fuck, dude. I should just know this stuff. 0. Alright, well, it made us do something. Fuck, this guy's held defense! Oh, maybe it locked me to protect? Fuck! No! I was supposed to attack that guy! No, fuck! Man, I was supposed to attack! No! Man, that was the worst turn ever. It, like, auto-selected me. Shit. Alright. Alright, well, I'm tracing Drizzle. Great. I still think I win, but it's kind of hard to say. I don't know if this one-shots the freaking Politoed. That's what I was also wondering. I'll just go for it. Let's see how much damage we do. So we're going to bust out the Continental Crush here. I'm super salty it auto-selected me into Protect. But I do put those moves up there for a reason. Always put the Protects up first, just in case those things happen. You don't just automatically lose your Pokemon attacking like wrong targets or something. If this doesn't one-shot, I'm in a bad spot, and I know it's not going to one-shot because this Politoed is slower than my Steela. Maybe he's full special attack. Oh, cool, we one-shot. Cool, we did it. Alright, we one-shotted that guy. He's gone. And he's Z-moving me back? What Z-move is this? Is he Continental Crushing? Or he's Tectonic Raging my Gigalith. Yo, can you not? Oh, man. This is gonna look funny. This is gonna look hilarious, actually. The real question is, can this guy beat a Porygon? I don't think he can. I have no idea. I've fought Dhelmise. I think that's what this thing's called. I don't even really know how to pronounce its name. Whoa, you don't just one-shot Gigalith, bro. Yeah, you do. Gigalith goes down. Gotta hit this. Oh, fuck my life. Dude, that was really important. Alright, can I Toxic you? Can I know its ability has something to do with Steel, like it makes its move Steel or something, but it doesn't make its type a Steel type. There we go. Alright, so we poison it. Can he beat me? I don't think he can. Power Whip is his play. I think I can just recover this out. He's gonna miss eventually. Yeah, I think I got it. Alright, weird game. This Pokemon's weird. But we are gonna win in like 10 turns. We're just gonna recover him out. So we know he has Earthquake because he used Tectonic Rage. We know he has Power Whip, and we know he has Shadow Claw. It means he probably has Protect or something weird. He's just gonna slam Power Whips. He's gonna miss eventually. Even if he starts critting me, he'd have to double crit me, I think, for him to have a shot. And this is one of the reasons why I like Toxic Porygon. It's so good, especially when paired with the Gigalith Sandstorm. It takes things out so fast. And that's one of the ways that I like to play my team. But man, I need to hit the books on this thing, because this guy's weird. Well, that's 3 Power Whips in a row. Alright, so you guys always know I like to title these videos with like stupid names, right? I always like to use stupid like puns or something, and I think this video is going to be about Dhelmise because I don't know how to fight it or what it does really. I know it's like a Trick Room Pokemon. I know its ability makes it like turn its moves also hit for Steel or something weird, but a good name for this video is probably going to be like a Dhelmise Surprise because I don't know what it does, and I'm gonna write that down because that's a good one. Alright, he's taken out. I guess since we do have the time, I can just talk to you guys about the Anaheim Regionals. I didn't do very well, but all of the NorCal squad did very well. You know, James East got second. You know, Cams did good. I guess he's SoCal. Mudheman, I guess that's kind of SoCal-ish. Mid, he got top cut. Riley, Gengar Boy, did really well. Has this guy just hit all his Power Whips? Like, I know he's on the Z move, but I could have swore he's using a freaking Wide Lens. This is ridiculous. And you may be thinking, why don't you just Ice Beam and speed it up? I can't. I have Protect. Sorry, not Protect. I have Trick Room, Toxic, Recover, and Tri Attack. So we have to beat him this way. If he pops a Rest right here. Okay, if he pops a Rest right here, I'll be so mad. Because we haven't seen his last move. It could be Rest. Okay, thank God. And he hits the last one, dude. This guy's Power Whips are insane. And no crits. Dude, sad face. So we're going to beat him up. But, you know, all the NorCal squad did really well. I also think, didn't Geo made top, the EV user guy made top. So, everyone was well represented. It was a good tournament. I just think my team was not a good meta call. Too slow. My team's too slow. It needs Trick Room to really work. And even if I go up against even harder Trick Room, it's still a problem. So, that is today's couple games. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.